And let's move on to some other stories also that we're tracking this morning. Big updates expected in the Supreme Court is something that the country has been talking about. Bulldozer justice in the state of Uttar Pradesh comes up in the court today. The Supreme Court will be hearing a plea filed by the Jamiat Ulama-I-Hind against the demolitions in Uttar Pradesh following violent protests over the Prophet remarks row. After these clashes had erupted countrywide over Pushama's comments, as expected, bulldozers rolled out on the streets of UP, demolishing houses of riot accused. The plea by Jamiat Ulama essentially seeks the court's direction to ensure that in future no such demolitions are carried out without following due process. The plea also seeks to act against officials responsible for demolition in violation of the rule of law and the municipal laws. Anisha Mathur is joining us live this morning with more updates on what's expected in the Supreme Court. Anisha, also explain for us, has this issue come up before in the top court? Because we've seen this kind of bulldozer justice playing out for the last many months in states like Uttar Pradesh.
Well, yes, Akshita, if you see the timeline of this, the bulldozer justice issue had also come up after the Jahangirpuri violence in Delhi, where the Supreme Court very clearly said that we cannot stop demolitions if they are valid demolitions, but the government has to make sure that they follow the due process of law. Now, this is something that the Jamiat is also claiming, that the government, instead of following the process, which is that a 15-day notice has to be given to any person who's occupying this property or has unauthorized property before the demolition takes place, that they are claiming that the government is not following this kind of due process. In fact, they're saying that the government is taking action against legitimate property also of persons simply because they are accused of a crime. The government, on the other hand, so far the statements that have come from the UP government, they have been saying that we are taking action against unauthorized and illegal construction owned by persons who are of a criminal background. But the question that the courts and the people of the country are asking is twofold. One, is this some bulldozer justice in retaliation to the protests against the government and the BJP? Secondly, is the government actually following the due process that is required? That has any notice been given to these persons who are allegedly occupying government land in an unauthorized manner? Is any action being taken against persons who are not in fact occupying government land, which is something that was claimed in the petition by the Jamiat, because the Jamiat petition very clearly says that what the government is doing is not only against the rule of law, it is also specifically against the Supreme Court order, which says that as long as you must follow due process. They're also claiming that these demolitions are being done as sort of a political vendetta targeting a particular community because there have been protests against the UP government and party. So we'll have to wait what the court says today and how the UP government justifies its actions.
All right, we'll track that very closely. Thanks, Anisha, for joining us with all of those details.